Blue once more. Blue for the Capitals out through center. Two Team USA players collided in the neutral zone, and now Clayson jumps up into the rush. Clayson handing off for Stevens. He shoots. He scores! This tonight, his pass knocks the stick out of the hands of Cassetti. Solani follows up. Solani to the right circle, shooting one. Save Shield, juggled the rebound. They whack away and score! Comes Godbout to the left wing wall with it. Godbout back to Holtz. Holtz wristing it again. Tip, they score! McElhaney with his second of the period. And it's 3-1 Cap. Front crashing the net was Graham Slaggert, but he could not get a clean shot at the net. Stevens now the other way, getting his stick loose. Brody Stevens centering it back door. They score! Now trying to move in over the Capital line, delayed offside. The Americans retouch and Brody Stevens controls. Stevens to the red line and now in over the blue line. Stevens going wide with Bretzman in front. They score! Brody Stevens. Barrett who clears the center. McCormick back on it, working it wide, now cutting in, throws it off the outside of the net from a bad angle right wing side. McCormick now back in front, low and stop rebound, he scores!
Race to get to it, and now scoot to center ice with it. Tyler Nanny cuts to the middle now, busting right on in. Wrist shot, he scores! What an end-to-end beauty from Tyler Nanny! Waits for it, into the middle for Freddie. Following up is Holtz on in, backhands, he scores! Mitch Holtz backhands to the roof. Do the Christmas break. Ryan Lowen at the red line, chipping it ahead for Will Johnson. He's got McCormick going to net. There's the pass. He scores! Sam McCormick from Will Johnson. Rapids just trying to get their wits about them. They turn it over again, though. Capitals tenacious on the forecheck. Out of the left corner, Johnson kicks it toward the slot. Lowen shoots. He scores! They did it again! 4-0 Capitals! Ryan but they couldn't clear. Lowen kept it alive. Johnson, rink wide in front for Willett. He scores! Daniel Willett jumping into the rush and backhanding one to the roof. We are tied 3-3 with 11:37 to go. So he chooses Johnson on the left wing half board. Down low it comes Egla. Egla tries. He scores! Where on earth did Egla see the angle there? He pounds it into the top shelf. We are tied at 4. Madison capitalizes on the power play as Egla fires one to the roof. That's beyond top shelf. That's up where they keep those butterscotch cookies. 4-4 the score as Egla with his feet below the goal line is able to maybe bank it in off of Reich. Maybe he just put it in clean himself. Fans getting on their feet in the Coliseum. Boos raining down on Brown. Brown cuts in on goal on his forehand, slowly moves his way in, shoots, and a glove save made by Darren Smith. He stayed right with him as Brown tried to fake him backhand, and Smith had none of it. As I suspected, Will Johnson is the first shooter for Madison. Johnson has not gotten on the board in the form of a goal tonight. He does have 3 assists, though. The California native moves in, right-hand shot down the right wing side, all the way to the circle, holds on, waits, backhand forehand, what a save by Reich! Reich might be hurt as he had to go to the splits, as Johnson beat backhand to forehand, and Reich somehow got the toe on it. He's shaking off the leg, appears to be okay. We remain deadlocked. Brian Bowen now for Green Bay. Right-hand shot, roars on in. Takes backhand to forehand. Another save by Smith. He couldn't snatch this one with the glove, but he used it as a second blocker to knock it aside. Daniel Willett, the defenseman, will now be the shooter for Madison. Second round of the shootout. We still await our first shootout goal. Left-hand shot, standing just 5'5". Willett goes right down the middle. Backhand, forehand, he scores! Willett pumps up the Coliseum crowd as he made the exact same move as Johnson, but to the other side. And now, with a stop on Anthony Walsh, Darren Smith can win it for the Caps. Walsh, left-handed shot, comes right down the middle, on goal. He shoots, save made by Smith! Caps win! Caps win! 5 for the final in the shootout. Daniel Willett scores once in regulation and once in overtime, using a backhand and a forehand, respectively, to do the honors.
Willett finally does and feeds Holtz. Mitch Holtz out through center. Missed connections with Charlie Gerard. Into the left corner it comes. Two Capitals in on the scene. To the line it comes. Carver Watson kept it in. Holtz furthers it for Charlie Gerard. Back in front. Holtz left circle. Drop past Gerard. Shot from the angle. Goes in. They score! Gerard flung it at the goal. Lowen was in front providing the screen. And if this is Charlie Gerard's goal, make it goal number 1 in the USHL for one of the original tendered Capitals. Gerard just flinging it to the net from the bad angle has tied this game at 1. Loving what he's seeing from Marco Richter getting to the net in those circumstances. In the right corner now, Zerbal. Zerbal backhanding it in front. Mitch Holtz plays it off the pad of Bryan. It's sat there for a moment before it's swept out of harm's way by Joey Ratt. Centered in front again for Holtz. He scores! Mitch Holtz. Second home game, second goal for Mitch Holtz, and the second time he's done it near the end of the first period. 90 seconds, all that remain in this first period, and Madison has the 2-1 lead. Bukta at the right point, has it stolen by Will Johnson. Johnson down the right wing side, fires, save, made by Bry, rebound, Gerard, holds, he shoots, save, rebound, he scores! Freddie Gerard, the one-man effort. Off the rebound from Johnson, Gerard just shot at the puck like a screaming bullet, navigated around in front. His first shot was stopped by Bry, but then he tucked the rebound home. Madison can score some shorthanded ones too, and they take the 3-1 lead. Chopping it toward the goal, worked free by O'Connor. 10 seconds to go. Lewis's long shot goes wide. To the near side boards it comes. A hack at it by Holtz. It pops free. A chance for Venko to clear. He'll push it to center. And at long last, the Madison Capitals are off the schneid. Their first victory in their return to the USHL. They win this one 3-1 tonight behind 40 saves from their goaltender, Darren Smith.